What's up, Night Sky family? Welcome. If you're new, my name is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter general energy update for the upcoming week, meaning the week following whenever you come across this video. Cross watchers are welcome as well, so with that in mind, keep in mind the energies could be flip-flopped. I have a tendency to go back and forth and be like, it could be you or them. I'm going to try to read from one person's perspective, but if it applies to the other person, if there's another person involved in it, just apply it, That way I can keep the reading like flowing without having to clarify every time that I could be talking about you or them. So anyway, let's see. If this doesn't resonate, make sure to check out your other placements, because that could be where you find the wave is. You know what I'm saying? It could be on your Sun, Moon, Rising, again, Venus or Jupiter energy. So let's get started. Spirit, what are the messages for my Sagittarius crew for the upcoming week? What are the messages for my Sagittarius crew that you want me to convey to them regarding their upcoming week? What is it that you want Sagittarius to know? One more. What is it that you want Sagittarius to know? Okay. Past, present, future energy. Present, future. So this is past. Present, future. Okay. I'll move the camera in a second. Surrounding energies, blockages or obstacles. Got two. And outcome. Ooh, flipped. And advice from spirit. Okay, let's move this down and over. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Okay. So someone is going from being withdrawn to making an offer because there is something in their line of sight that is ultimate happiness. Four of Pentacles. Who got Four of Pentacles? Was it just Scorpio? Listen, if you're dealing with someone with Scorpio placements, please check out their reading, because this is the similar energy here on this side of the board. Really haven't absorbed that. Okay. But over here, similar energy. They start off with Four of Pentacles going into an offer, going in blah, 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 blah. So basically, this upcoming week is heavy on the love. It's going from only being, so the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's really concerned with stability. And it's like the Knight of Pentacles, by most accounts, before they start their journey, I always feel that they're in Four of Pentacles energy, which is building a foundation of stability, preparation for them to even start their journey. They want to be prepared. They want to have their route mapped out. They want to have enough money. They want to make sure that their vehicle, which is the horse in the tarot, of course, is well fueled and ready for the journey and will make the journey. They want to have an alternate route. What if my GPS goes out? All of that stuff. Knight of Pentacles is heavy on Four of Pentacles before they even take their first step. But now, I get this as the other energy, but flip-flop it if you need to. Now this person or you, I don't know. Let's say you, actually. You're in this energy of, I think I see somebody I would like to invest in, because there's qualities there. You'll be stepping into Sun energy, realizing that not only were you right, but this person brings you a lot of happiness. But I do see you moving hella slow. Now, usually that's not a bad thing. And we'll clarify, but something about that slowness, I don't know. I feel like spirit might be saying, you tippy-toeing a bit much. But let's see. Yeah, because you're being surrounded by this energy of temperance, which is about patience and calm and being able to manifest and staying in balance, right? So that makes sense as to why you're moving so slow. And it's not about being in a rush, but there's something And maybe I'm just picking up your energy, because Sagittarius energy is usually pretty quick. It's fire sign. It ain't about waiting for nothing. But I think maybe the friction that I'm channeling is because it's the opposing energy of what you usually do. Maybe that's what it is. But there's some kind of like push and pull I'm feeling. It's not a hesitation. It's trying not to misstep. And usually, let's say you're like this, right? It's like you trying to like, I don't want to, you know. And then I don't know if it's fear-based or trying to be more responsible. I don't know. In your blockage position, you have Knight of Swords and the Hermit. And that's a push-pull in itself too, because Knight of Swords is not slow. Knight of Swords is air. It's about communication. Relaying information, gathering information and relaying it, and being a clear communicator and a quick communicator. But then there's this Hermit energy, which is about going within, kind of withdrawing from the outside world to find clarity from a spiritual standpoint. So there's this desire to come up with, it's almost like this desire to hurry up and have the solution. The Knight is like, okay, Hermit, what's the determination? And the Hermit's like, I need a minute. Hermit, we don't want to miss out on this. So what did you, I need a minute. So there's this spiritual kind of awakening maybe going on with you that is requiring you to slow down your pace in general in life. But this Knight of Swords with regard to this Sun energy is like, okay, I get that. I respect that. But could you at least let me know what to tell the Sun? However, I may have misspoken, because I was like, initially I thought maybe it was like the universe was saying something about speeding up this night. But I think you're more on the right path, because in the advice position is the Moon card. And that's about self-discovery, self-awareness, and really learning about both the good, the bad, and especially the ugly. The parts of yourself that are unseen, that you want to remain unseen. I do feel like this is where this Hermit energy is in the blockage, because you are trying to learn more about maybe why you do certain things a certain way, who you are, or some of the things you've done in the past. Maybe not to say that you've always been a reason for downfall of relationships, but you've been a contributor because you were part of the relationship. So just really trying to understand yourself. And Spirit is saying that needs to continue, because it's leading you on the right path. And your outcome is 7 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like that 7 of Wands, it's about standing your ground, holding your belief system, holding your values. But also, I get this energy of you versus you, meaning your old way of like wanting to speed this up, wanting to like just go for what you want and figure it out along the way. You're fighting this battle of like, no, I have to do this. I have to take this journey with the Hermit. I have to go through this Moon energy. I have to allow it to happen. And what's meant for me will still be there. And I don't get this energy that you're putting off the Sun or delaying it. You just can't fully jump into it for fear of ruining it. That's a strong term. Let's start some clarifying. I don't know that it's like ruining it, but this inner journey has to happen first. And it's almost like Spirit is kind of like testing you by even giving you a view of this Sun, when really, it's like, okay, I'm doing the work. As soon as you start really working on yourself, you get a view of the thing potentially what could be the thing you always wanted. It's like, now you want to do this to me? And I can't reach for it like I want to? I gotta like do the slow stroll over to it? Yeah, you do. Okay. So let's clarify this 4 of Pentacles. Sorry, where did this 4 of Pentacles come into play for you? One more. What created the need for this? And this is kind of going to probably let me not speak too soon. 3 of Swords, The Chariot and Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you rushed into something before. And it didn't work out too well. Now, did it, Sag? And the Chariot is usually about being in balance to move forward. But I think this Chariot is a little bit more of a reversal energy, which is how I read reversals more energetically, more often than just how they flip out. Something drove you to something that seemed heavy on the seam. It looked good on the outside. It was Ten of Pentacles. There was probably a power couple situation going on there because of the Ten of Pentacles. But heart-wise, no, didn't work out. Didn't work out. I mean, and you damn near crashed. I get visuals a lot. You damn near crashed your cart into this scene. Like, I'm getting that the Chariot took off so fast, it crashed into this and knocked everything apart. So let's see what's Knight of Pentacles energy, man. Clarify by the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, the Seven of Cups. The interesting part is that the Fool is facing away from the Seven of Cups. Okay, so you have options. You have a lot. You know what you want. Again, with the tug and the push and pull energy. The Fool and the Knight of Pentacles, they do not operate the same way. We have fire energy, earth energy. So I don't know what do we have on the board? We got a lot of earth energy. We got a lot of fire. No, we got a lot of earth. We got a whole lot of earth energy and some fire. And then water sign. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool are both wanting to take a new journey and a new beginning. But the Fool doesn't have all the plans now, do they? But the Knight of Pentacles does. The Fool just falls backwards into the selection. They're like, I know what I want and I'll trust it'll work out. The Knight of Pentacles is facing the options and going very intentionally towards a specific direction with the offer so as to not misstep. The Fool kind of just dives into the cups. So there's this push, definitely this push and pull. And mind you, double Knight of Pentacles, double on the slow, double down on the slow. And I know that pains most of my Sagittarius energy. Unless you have some other placements balancing that out. I know. I just get this, I'm on a run. So let's get to the good stuff. What is this Sun? What or who? Spirit, if you could be as specific as possible about this Sun energy, down to the sign, whatever, I would greatly appreciate it. What's the Sun energy? Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, again on the Moon. Something unseen. Clarifying the Sun, though. Both of you are at the end of these pain cycles. You know what? Y'all are mirroring each other. Oh, this is deep. Y'all, if you have a Scorpio in your life, check out their reading. Scorpio or Scorpio placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Both of y'all ending pain cycles. Both of y'all feel drawn to each other, but both of you all are trying to do the inner work, which is beautiful. And that's exactly why this is Sun energy. I don't get that y'all really engage with each other yet, though, like that. Because all of this moon work is going on in the background. And also, again, because of the present energy and Knight of Pentacles, it's like tiptoeing towards each other. Okay. Temperance. Let's clarify why this energy is so slow. Patience, young caterpillar, because push and pull. Knight of Wands. There you go, Sag. Again. Temperance energy. Four of Pentacles. Again. Opposing energies. Again. So Temperance is there balancing you out. The universe is like sitting you down and balancing you out. King of Wands. There you go. And if you notice this progression, I did this backwards, but this was the progression. Knight of Wands. Oh, sorry, I'm all out of the frame. Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles is growing you up from the Knight to the King. Doesn't mean you're immature, but it's just progressing you. This is elevating you. The Knight is a little more, zoom, 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 zoom. King is a little more calculated. Still him, still fiery, still passionate, still attractive, but a lot more calculated and responsible. So that's, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to go through this push-pull energy again. That's the blockage. It's not really a blockage. It's actually working to your advantage because the universe wants you to do this inner work. So we're not going to clarify that. But let's clarify the inner work. What is it that Sagittarius needs to be working on or looking at during this time frame of slowing things down? Ooh, Hermit again. Look, Seven of Swords, Hermit, and Two of Pentacles. The way that you have approached and strategized and planned regarding love, has it been a bit deceptive? Has it been a bit self-serving? Has it been overly calculated? And how has it balanced out your life or led to imbalance in your life? But you're really looking at, the Hermit is really highlighting this Seven of Swords energy. And Seven of Swords, yes, can be about planning and strategy, but when it's in a darker energy, it could be deceptive, hiding a lot of things, kind of lying through omission type energy, so that as to have people positioned where you want them. It's a lot of kind of self-serving energy. And so that's what's being highlighted because it rebalances your life when you understand the give and take involved and your responsibility in these connections. So in this moon energy, these are the things that you're working on. It leads you to kind of, I don't know that you resolve this in the upcoming week, but it does show the potential for you understanding it better and kind of standing in it. What's the Seven of Wands energy? Because you realize the importance of doing this for yourself and the connection, but it's about you first. Yeah, Judgment, Two of Wands. Yeah, you're wanting to make better decisions. Five of Swords. I do, Sagittarius, you've been kind of like a player or a little bit deceptive in the past, maybe. Look at these images first. Judgment, Two of Wands. You really wanted to make better decisions for better outcomes, basically. And what's backing that behind you is this Five of Swords, which is conflict, but it's like winning at all costs. And I feel like you've done whatever you needed to do to get what you wanted in the past. Don't get mad at me. We've all been there in some way, shape, or form. Nobody's perfect, but you're trying to do better. You're trying to do better. So almost, this is really the primary thing, right? You're doing this for you. It's no longer about you doing it because it's what somebody wants to hear and you ain't got time and you're just doing what you need to do to keep somebody around. It's not about you doing what you need to do just to appease people around you. It's not about you doing what you need to do just to get to a certain outcome that has nothing to do with that person, but you just want to quiet the noise. This is actually about you primarily, which is wonderful. That's how it should be. That's how change should be. And because it's for you now, it is creating, it is making you think before you leap. Look before you leap. Be a little bit more calculated. You're still wands, you're still fire, but be a little bit more strategic and calculated and aware of outcomes and things like that. Which is kudos to you. Continue, because what this is doing, I don't see this connection connecting in the upcoming week. What I see is there's still steps being taken towards each other very slowly. And you may or may not see them in each other. But this is primarily about you continuing your journey to self-improvement. But understand you are moving towards the sun energy. And your partner, who I also see as a divine partner, is doing the same thing. So whether you see them, acknowledge them, or realizes them, whatever, understand that primarily this work is for you, but it's also bringing in that partnership you always wanted. So keep up the good work. All right. So I hope this helps. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next week, bye, Sag.